Hello, and welcome to the lecture on pricing procedure applicable to SD documents. If you recall from our previous lecture, document type is used to organize the various SD documents such as inquiry, quotation, sales order, and so on. These different sales documents are grouped by document categories. Now keep in mind that you really cannot configure the document category as they are predefined by SAP, but you can configure the new document types. The document type is one of the key parameters SAP ERP uses to differentiate the pricing procedure in SD. To configure and set up new pricing procedure, you need to understand the various steps that you need to follow in sequence. You need to start with the step of defining new sales document type if you haven't created one. SAP out of the box will come up with various standard SAP sales document type, and chances are that you will be able to use them. If not, of course, then you can create a new one based on your requirement. The next step is to define the document pricing procedure. Again, standard SAP will provide you a good list of them, and chances are that you really won't have to create one. You should be able to use them, but it's always good to review them prior to setting up new pricing procedure. Next step is to define customer pricing procedure. It's quite similar to the document pricing procedure. This step's value is used in the assignment to customer master data. The main process where all gets glued together is this step: the assignment of document pricing procedure to sales order type. We will look into the configuration in a little while down this lecture. The final step is the pricing procedure determination. This is where we will assign all the sales area, customer, and document combination in our actual pricing procedure. This is where we define sales document type. This might now be in the pricing procedure menu, but it's directly related to pricing. Chances are that you will be able to use them. If not, of course, then you can create a new one based on your requirement. Okay, so let's go to SAP menu, and under Tool, under Customization, then you have IMG, and then you select SPRO, and then you go to SPRO reference IMG. Select Sales and Distribution, Sales, Sales Document. Under Sales Document, you have Sales Document Header, and there you define and Sales Order Type. As you can see, there are by default, a lot of order types already there. An example, I'm selecting IN, and you can see I made a copy of that, and I'm just going to modify the name as ZIN just to make for my own use. So similarly, you can copy any of the document, and there you see a document price procedure which is assigned to A, and if you have your own, you can define and assign it to this new document, and then you go ahead and save it. When you save it, it might want to copy other further data. Each document type can have a separate pricing procedure by associating the document type with the document pricing procedure. A document pricing procedure must be defined first. So in our imaginary company, ABC Computer Inc., we can use the same document pricing procedure for sales order, quotation, and contracts. However, for returns, a different sales document type can be used because the pricing procedure is different. This is where you define new document pricing procedure. Again, most probably the standard SAP will provide you a good list of them, and chances are that you really won't need to create one. You should be able to use them. But it's always good to review them prior to setting up new pricing procedure. Okay, we are again on the main menu. Under Tool, under Customizing, IMG, we'll double click SPRO, go to SPRO Reference Guide, select Sales and Distribution. Now this time we're going to select Basic Function. Under Pricing, and then you have Pricing Control. And within pricing control, you have define and assign pricing procedure. And this is where you have all the menus. Now we will select define document pricing procedure. And here we have all the list of document pricing procedures that can be assigned. So if you want, we can make a copy of an existing one and we just create one which doesn't have a value. Select it, save it. This is where you assign the SD document pricing procedure to a sales order type. After a document pricing procedure has been defined, you need to associate with the document type. In our example of ABC Computer Inc., uses quotation, contract, sales order, rush sales orders, and returns. These sales orders are associated with the SD document pricing procedure. As explained before, the ABC Computer Inc. uses the same document type for sales order, rush order, quotation, and contract. However, a different sales document type is used for return because the pricing procedure is different. Okay, so we are in the SAP menu under Tools, Customizing, IMG, and we will double click SPRO and select SAP Reference IMG. And then we select Sales and Distribution under that Basic Function, within that Pricing, Pricing Control, and then we'll select Define and Assign Pricing Procedure document. And then we will select Assign Document Pricing Procedure to Order Types. This is where we can see all the order types and the document pricing procedure assigned to them. So if we have created one or if you're going to modify an existing one, we can go to that and just change the document pricing procedure for that assigned sales document type. To further differentiate pricing by customer, you can use a customer pricing procedure. In other words, for the same document type, example standard order, your customer can have different pricing procedure. Because ABC Computer Inc. has special requirement such as export duty for international customer, the company defines a different customer pricing procedure for domestic and international customer. To accomplish this, you need to define a customer pricing procedure. The customer pricing procedure allows you to manage different pricing procedure for customers. For example, you might want to have a separate procedure for your strategic customer, retail customers, and standard customer. Okay, so we are back again on the SPRO, same way, Tools, Customizing, IMG, and SPRO, and then we'll select SAP Reference IMG. Once we are there, we'll select Sales and Distribution, Basic Functions, Pricing, and within Pricing, Pricing Control, and then we'll select Define and Assign Pricing Procedure. Then we will select Define Customer Pricing Procedure. Once we select that, here we are. We have a list of all the customer pricing procedure. If we need to make our own, make a copy, select an existing one, and then give it a description that matches our requirement. And once that's done, just save it. Now that we have assigned a document to the order type, we are ready to define the pricing procedure. By defining the pricing procedure determination, you will be able to define the different pricing procedure by sales area, that is sales organization, distribution channel, and division, customer pricing procedure, and document pricing procedure. Though ABC Computer Inc. has geographically divided its sales organization as North, South, West, and East, the sales manager decided to use the same pricing procedure across all regions. The sales manager realized that they can control the various discount for different region and product division by using the same pricing procedure without using separate pricing procedure for each region. The only differentiation in pricing procedure is by customer, domestic versus international, and sales document, which is quotation, contract, sales order, rush orders, and returns. The final step is the pricing procedure determination. This is where you will assign all the sales area, customer, and document combination to your actual pricing procedure. Okay, we are back in the same menu, Tools, Customizing, IMG, and then we'll select SPRO and SPRO reference IMG. We'll select Sales and Distribution, Basic Function. Within Basic Function, we'll select Pricing, Pricing Control, and then select Define and Assign Pricing Procedure. Now we will run Define Pricing Procedure Determination. Select that, and here we can see all the sales area, the distribution channel and division, and its associated document pricing procedure and customer pricing procedures being assigned to the pricing procedure. So if you have your own, you can create one entry here and there you can do the assignment. If you want to use a copy control function, the best way would be unselect everything, select one, copy it, and then use it